Okay, I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna give you the answers from yesterday's homework, give you a couple more hints and get you ready for today, because I know it's tricky. I know you might just need some refreshers and some pointers, so feel free to skip through the slide to any of the ones that you want to go over. But there will be a couple hints along the way that will help you, because today's is a little bit harder. So 1, 2, and 3 should be pretty quick. Number 1, x squared plus 4x plus something. Chop this in half, you get 2. Square it, you should get 4. Number 2, x squared minus 16x plus something. Chop this in half, you get negative 4, but a negative times a negative is always still just a positive, so chop it in half. Sorry, you don't get 4, you get negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 8 is 64. Number 3, chop this in half, you get 3.5. 3.5 times 3.5 is going to be 12.25. Now, this is how they're going to be today. They're going to be a little bit uglier. You're going to get things like 3.5. And when you go to factor and you go to do 12.25 and 7, what multiplies to 12.25 and adds to 7, it's going to be really confusing unless you remember the fact that it's always just whatever you chopped in half here. So it's always going to be the 3.5 and the 3.5. That's definitely going to help you today. Okay, so keep that in mind. So number 4, you've got x squared plus 6x equals, actually I don't want that there, plus something equals negative 8 plus something. They already have the negative 8 on the other side. So we chop this in half, we get 3. We square that, we get 9. Okay, so then we have to factor this. What multiplies to 9 and adds up to 6 is going to be 3 plus 3. Again, it's always just what you chopped in half. So we've got x plus 3. We don't need to write it twice. We can just call it a square. This side, we just do whatever it says, which is a 1. If I want to undo the square, I got a square root. So x plus 3 equals plus or minus 1, because that just cancels this out. So x plus 3 equals 1. X plus 3 equals minus 1. I minus the 3. X equals negative 2. Minus the 3. X equals negative 4. Okay? Number 5. X squared plus 4x plus something equals 12 plus something. Okay, chop this in half, we get 2. Square it, we get 4. If I add something to one side, I got to add it to the other side. So what multiplies to 4 and adds to 4, that's going to be 2 and 2. So when I write this right here, again, it's always what I just chopped in half. So I've got x plus 2, I'm going to call it a square. This side, I just do what it says. That side, I get 16. So I square root, I get x plus 2 equals plus or minus 4. X plus 2 equals 4. X plus 2 equals minus 4. So if I minus the 2, I get x equals 2. Minus the 2, I get x equals negative 6. Okay? See if I can get this done in 15 minutes. Number 6. X squared minus 2x plus something equals 15 plus something. So they've been nice to us and always putting the c on the other side. Chop this in half, I get negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. Whatever I add to one side, I have to add to the other side. So what multiplies to 1 and adds to negative 2 is minus 1 and minus 1. Again, what I just chopped in half. So this becomes x minus 1 squared. Just do whatever it says. 15 plus 1 is 16. If I want to undo the square, I square root. This cancels out and I just get an x minus 1. This gives me a plus or minus 4. X minus 1 equals 4. X minus 1 equals negative 4. Add that. X equals 5. Add this. X equals negative 3. Okay. Number 7. That one they're going to make you move the 13 to the other side, so make sure you did that. When you move the 13 to the other side, it's going to become a negative. So we've got x squared minus 8x plus something equals negative 13 plus something. And this one's going to get a little bit annoying because we're going to have decimals to deal with. So chop this in half, I get negative 4. Square it, I get 16. Whatever I add to one side, I have to add to the other side. So what multiplies to 16 and adds to negative 8, minus 4, minus 4. Same thing I just got when I chopped in half. X minus 4 squared equals negative 13 plus 16 is just a plain old 3. Square root to cancel the square. These cancel out. X minus 4 equals plus or minus 1.73. So x minus 4 equals 1.73. X minus 4 equals negative 1.73. So I add the 4, x equals 5.73. Add the 4 and add the 4, x equals 2.27. Hopefully it's getting easier. Because today you're going to have more decimals and more ugly numbers in there. Number 8, you have to move it to the other side as well. So you should have x squared plus 6x plus something. When you move that 34 to the other side, it's going to become negative 34 plus something. Okay? So chop this in half, I get 3, square it, I get 9. Whatever I add to one side, I have to add to the other side. What all multiplies 9 adds to 6 is 3 and 3. It better be a perfect square, else we didn't complete the square. So I've got x plus 3 squared. Negative 34 plus 9 is negative 25. If I want to undo the square, I square root. If I square root one side, I got to square root the other. And I cannot do that. So this is a big fat no solution because there is no square root to negative 25. Number 9. X squared minus 2x plus something equals, you got to move that 35 to the other side. When you move it to the other side, it becomes positive plus something. Chop this in half, I get negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. Add it to one side, I got to add it to the other side. What multiplies to 1 adds to negative 2 is minus 1 and minus 1. Whatever you just chopped in half. So x minus 1 squared, it better be the same thing, else we didn't do what we were supposed to. 35 plus 1 is 36. If I want to undo a square, I square root. So those cancel, I get x minus 1 equals plus or minus 6. So x plus 1, minus 1 equals 6. X minus 1 equals negative 6. So I add the 1, I get x equals 7. Add the 1, I get x equals negative 5. Last problem. Number 10. 2x squared plus 16x plus 42 equals 0. They were trying to catch you on this one. You have to get rid of that 2 before you start. So divide everything by 2 before you ever start this problem. So now I get x squared plus 8x plus 21. I can already move that to the other side. So plus 21, I'm going to minus it to the other side. So I'm minus 21 on the other side, plus something. So chop this in half, I get 4. Square it, I get 16. Whatever I add to one side, I got to add to the other. What multiplies to 16 and adds up to 8 is 4 times 4. So I get x plus 4 squared equals negative 5. If I want to undo a square, I square root. Square root. These cancel out. Cannot take the square root of a negative. So no solution. Okay? Now, these are all annoying. So let's do number, I don't know, we'll just do this one right here quick. And this will be a good example of how annoying today could be. So we got to keep track of our numbers and our rules. Before I start this problem, I got to divide this all by 3. Okay, and I will let you use decimals today, so don't worry about that. So I divide this all by 3, that gives me x squared. 5 divided by 3 is going to be 1 2/3, which is 1.666. So we're going to call it 1.67x. This is going to be 0.666666. So plus something equals, we'll add that to the other side, 0.67 plus something. Okay, so this is going to be super annoying. I chop this in half, 1.67 divided by 2, and I square it. So first of all, when I chop it in half, I get 0.835. So what multiplies to, and I square that, I get 0.697. So I'm trying to find what multiplies to 0.697 and adds to negative 1.67. I have no idea, except that it's what I just got when I chopped this in half. It's negative 0.835, negative 0.835. So this becomes x minus 0.835 squared. This was 0.67. If I add this to one side, I got to add that to the other side. So 0.67 plus 0.697 is 1.367. If I square root one side, I square root the other side. So these cancel. So I get x minus 0.835 equals, square root of that, I get plus or minus 1.17. So I have x minus 0.835 equals 1.17. X minus 0.835 equals negative 1.17. So I add that and I add that, and I get 2. X equals 2. When I add this and I add this, negative 1.17 plus 0.835, I get negative 0.335. So you're going to have a couple annoying ones today. Just be careful. Take your time. And I will be back on Monday. So hopefully that did it. Hopefully you had a good week. And send me an email if you have any questions. See you Monday.